scientific study of Vedas, creation of universe, starting from BRAHMAM. Today, we are thinking about another Chandas, that is ANUSHTUP Chandas. We know each Vedic stance possesses different meanings. For example, suppose there is one sutta which may be related with the chemistry, physics or biology or anything like that. It has different meanings. Based on chemistry there is some meaning, based on physics there is some meaning, likewise. And thus it is essential to know each sutta refers to what all subjects. That can be decided by the chandas given at the end. We have already seen one chandas, that is ANUSHTUP Chandas. That means in that it is related with atom. Atom contains three particles: electron, proton and neutron nature. So three ANUSHTUP Chandas. So if it is any sutta is with the chandas ANUSHTUP, that means it contains something related with the atom. Another chandas is ANUSHTUP Chandas. This ANUSHTUP Chandas is also related with the atom, but at the same time it is related with the structure of the atom, chemical reaction, etc. Though the chemical reaction or chemical property of any substance depends on the electronic configuration of that material element. Electronic configuration means how these electrons are arranged in the atom. Electrons are arranged in different orbits with the sub-levels, etc. So, such things are represented by this sutta ANUSHTUP Chandas. So let us go through one sutta from Nrisimha Upanishad. In the second Upanishad, second sutta, and let us see what it says.
നൃസിംഹ പൂർവ താപന്യ ഉപനിഷത്തിൽ രണ്ടാം ഉപനിഷത്തിൽ രണ്ടാം മന്ത്രത്തിൽ അനുഷ്ടുപ് ഛന്ദസ്സിനെ കുറിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. മന്ത്രം: അഷ്ടാക്ഷര പ്രഥമ പാദോ ഭവതി അഷ്ടാക്ഷരസ്ത്രയപാദാ ഭവന്തി ഏവം ദോ ത്രിംശത് അക്ഷരാണി സമ്പദ്യന്തേ ദോ ത്രിംശത് അക്ഷരാവ അനുഷ്ടുപ് ഭവതി അനുഷ്ടുഭാ സർവമിദം സൃഷ്ടം അനുഷ്ടുഭാ സർവം ഉപസംവൃതം.
These ANUSHTUP Chandas are given in 4 lines, divided into 4 lines. These ANUSHTUP Chandas is in 4 lines. Each line contains 8 letters. Each line. So, from 4, there are 4 lines. So 4 into 2, 4 into 8. Each line contains 8 letters. So 32 letters are there. Why? Because we know this is related with atom and its internal structure. We know in every atom the maximum number of electrons in the outermost orbit is 8. That is why each line contains 8 letters. And as per octet rule, each line must contain at least, it is essential that each line should contain 8 electrons. So that is why atoms are combining to form 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. So each line contains 8. That means every atom should contain 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, and the maximum number of electrons in the outermost orbit is 8. So 8 is the maximum number of electrons in the outermost orbit, and at the same time each line or each orbit should attain 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, or otherwise it will leave the electron. So that is one factor. That is an essential one requirement, which is essential in the case of electrons. That is why atoms are combining to form to get 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. Then there is 32. That is from 4 lines, 8 into 4. Each line contains 8, and 4 into 8, 32. So that is the maximum number of electron possible in any object, that in any atom. That is from 4th orbit onwards. In 4th orbit, the maximum electron possible is 32. Before that, it is first orbit it is 2, second 8, maximum is 8, third is possible to occupy is 8, third orbit is 18, and the fourth orbit is 32. So there are 4 lines into 8, 32. So that is the maximum number of electrons that is possible from 4th orbit onwards. From 4th orbit onwards, the maximum possible is 32. In any atom, the maximum number of electrons in any orbit is 32. So that is the electronic configuration of, or arrangement of electrons in an atom. That is represented by this ANUSHTUP Chandas. That is, 8 is the maximum number of electrons in the outermost orbit, and atom should try to attain 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, and the maximum number of electrons possible in any orbit is 32. That is from 4th orbit onwards. Then it says, from this ANUSHTUP, everything in this universe is formed, because atom want to make 8 electrons in the outermost orbit, so it will try to combine with others and form different substances. If atom can combine with different types of atoms in any quantity, depending on that, different substances are formed. So all the substances in this universe are formed due to this Chandas, or the law that is given in the Chandas, ANUSHTUP Chandas. So everything in this universe is created from this ANUSHTUP Chandas, and the destruction also taking place through these Chandas. So at the time of destruction of this universe, everything become atom, then it will decompose into energy and go back to BRAHMAM. So such an important Chandas is ANUSHTUP, and it is purely dependent on chemistry. It is related with chemistry, also related with the structure of the atom and its chemical properties. Why atoms are combined? Everything is there in this Chandas. So this ANUSHTUP Chandas is another Chandas which refers to the chemistry or reactions, all types of reactions related with the chemistry or related with the atom or the structure of the atom and so on. Now, in the next class, we can see the full electronic structure of the universe on the basis of certain chakras. Example, Sudarshana chakra, etc. That we can see the next class.